Mother loved her grandchildren. She had 7 grandchildren. And I would say they were all favorite to this day.
My one daughter is a flight attendant and she lives in Fort Lauderdale. They are like pen pals. They would take turns writing back and forth, always on a sheet of paper. And every other week they wrote back and forth. One would write week and then the other one would answer. And when my mother got the letter from my daughter, she would let everybody read it.
Up until the age of 95, my mother hosted a big Christmas dinner. 25 to 30 of the grandchildren and children would come to her house. But she would make this big meal of 2 kinds of meats.
Yeah.
And set the table and put her big Christmas candle on. And we'd all just sat down.
We eat downstairs, so there was lots of room for everyone.
She rewarded her family by giving them food. You could see slowly the body was starting to wear out. And her choice was either to leave the hospital and go back to a nursing home or come here. And I knew nothing about Richardson other than what I had read about. I'd never been out here. So I set up a meeting with Kim and Andy Valetti, and they explained what hospice is and what it meant to come out here, and that you had to be terminally ill. So she was here. We were here. We met her when she came in at 3:30. And they showed us the facilities, and we fell in love with the place. Nice and homely, peaceful, tranquility.
The nurses were very nice to us, very helpful.
The nurses, very understanding, and they know, it's different grieving for a 103-year-old than somebody maybe in their 50s. But it didn't matter to them. That was still a person that they knew was going to be dying out here. And they were so understanding.
It's 100% better than going to a nursing home. The atmosphere, the people, it's wonderful.
Your warmth from the nurses to the service people, to the custodian, to the cafeteria attendant.
I never seen a place that way.
No, I mean, we were treated with class in here. And we could be a person without any money or a lot of money. That doesn't matter. You're not turned on from coming to hospital. The last day I was here, there was a nurse. Her name was Ann. She was on duty when my mother passed. And she met us in the cafeteria. She could just tell. I don't know how they know, but they know when your mother's time is coming. And she just had the softest words to speak with us in the cafeteria. And she played some beautiful soft music the last 4 hours in my mother's room, as if you're getting ready to open those pearly gates of heaven. And that was such a neat experience with her. I don't know of anybody that didn't treat us wonderfully. And that's why we're out here to make a memorial donation to this wonderful hospice. Because the way we were treated here, we felt maybe we could make somebody else feel welcome like we were.
They took care of Mother very well.